Hello, big boy. Hello. You're on camera. Who's that? Is that you, Bear? Yeah. Hello, witches. What's up? My name is Megan, but you can call me Mimi, and welcome to my channel. This is my very first video, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm super excited to get to know everyone here on YouTube in the witchcraft community. So I am an eclectic folk witch who began practicing officially during the pandemic. For the past year, I've been on the Instagram witchcraft community, and I've had so much fun meeting people there and getting to talk to everyone about our practice. And I really felt like this year I wanted to expand out and get to meet more people and have more space to talk about all the things that we love as witches. So today I thought that I would start things off with a little witchy book haul. For Christmas I went a little bit crazy and bought quite a few books, and I'm super excited to read them, and I'm super excited to show them to you. I think that these are going to be some good ones, so let's get started. So I've got this broken down into 3 categories. The first category is tarot books, the second is witchcraft specific books, and the third is like deity books. Oh, that's something I should probably mention. I am also an intuitive tarot reader. I started my tarot business last year, and it is something, again, that has expanded me in ways that I could have never imagined. I love reading for people. I love helping them connect with their intuition. I love helping them figure out their path forward and connect to their internal divinity. It is something that brings me so much joy, and I love picking up new tarot books when I see them, because I think that there's so many beautiful ways that people have interpreted the cards, and it helps to bring more nuance into my own practice, into my own business. So I really enjoy picking up books when I see them, especially like for different things, and you'll see what I mean. Just let's get started. So the first book that I picked up on tarot is How to Deal Tarot for Everyday Life, written by Sammy Main. This is a really great beginner's intro book for children and teenagers. It is specifically written for children and teenagers. I actually have already read through this book. I think for its purposes, it's good. I think for a teenager or someone in middle school who is interested in tarot, who's wanting to learn about the cards, I think that this is a really good book. I think as an adult, I'm like, there's some stuff in here that's not as fleshed out as I would want. Overall, I think that if you are a beginner, if you are a teenager who is coming across this video, first of all, hi. I'm so excited that you're thinking about taking a tarot or a witchcraft journey. And second, I think that this would actually be a really good starter book for someone who is like, you know, preteen, teenage. I think this would be the perfect beginner's book. So the second tarot book that I bought is just called Tarot, and it's by Tina Gong. I have not read this one. It has uprights and reversals. I don't personally read reversals, but I like knowing about them. One day I may decide to incorporate them into my own personal practice and business. And it also has like action items for your card, which I thought was really good, because again, sometimes, I mean, obviously as a tarot reader, you rely on your own intuition with what action you want to give to your client. But I like that there's like a book that has actionable items in it, for those times where like your intuition fails you a little bit and you aren't sure what you want to recommend to yourself or to the client. I think that this is a great resource on that. I'm really excited to read this. I had heard some good things about this book, so yeah, that's my next tarot book. So the last tarot book that I got, and the one that I think I'm the most excited about, is Tarot for Change, Using the Cards for Self-Care, Acceptance, and Growth by Jessica. I'm guessing it's Dore or Dore. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Sorry. This is a book that I had seen going around on Instagram quite a bit. So when I started my tarot journey, it was not ever with the intention of reading for anybody else or to one day have my own tarot business. It was quite literally a therapeutic tool for me. I would pick a card every day, and then I would journal about how it reflects on my life or what lessons it may have for me. And I felt very connected to myself. And so I love the idea of a tarot book that is specifically to that point. using the cards for self-care, acceptance, and growth. I still like to use my tarot cards as a therapeutic tool for myself on a day-to-day basis. And when it comes to tarot beginners, that's always the thing that I recommend, is doing like a 1-card pull and journaling about it, because not only will it help you connect with the card, it'll help you connect with yourself. And so I'm really, really excited to give this book a go. So the next set of books here in the book haul are all witchcraft related. Again, I have only been practicing witchcraft since the pandemic began, and I have especially deepened my craft in 2021. That was really when things kicked off. So I have got some new witchy books that I'm really excited to kind of get started with. And so here they are. So the first book that I purchased is the Dabbler's Guide to Witchcraft, Seeking an Intentional Magical Path by Firelight. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I'm really, really excited. I'm always happy to take in more information on how to create an intentional path. And I think that we all should be seeking ways to put more intention into our magical practice. And I'm really, really looking forward to read this. Inside the book it says, challenge assumptions about witchcraft and paganism and learn how to craft your own magical path with this timely and entertaining exploration from the host of the Inciting a Riot podcast. And then it talks about the convergence of pop culture and witchcraft, how spirituality and science work together, the ethics of spiritual dabbling, exactly where crystals come from and what they do, and how to use what's already in your kitchen to make effective magic. So I am super excited about reading this book. So the next book that I purchased is one that I have been looking forward to reading for a while. So this is Revolutionary Witchcraft, A Guide to Magical Activism by Sarah Lyons. Again, this is a book that I was super, super excited to read. I feel like I'm gonna say that about basically everything because I don't really pick up books that I'm not super excited about. Who does that? Like, not me. So I have been politically active since I was 18 years old. I have voted in every election. I vote in all of the primaries. I vote in the off years. I pay attention to politics very closely. I think that it's very, very important to stay abreast of what's happening in the political world because it all affects us. Whether you think it does or not, whether you think you're immune to it, politics affects all of us. So I am super excited to read this. It is not very big, which is the only downside. You'll see, like, this is a very little book. So I'm hoping that it's just packed with information in a small package, that it's like, it packs a punch, even though it's really small. Because otherwise I'll be a little bit disappointed. But first of all, can we talk about this cover though? Like, how gorgeous is this cover? I'm so here for it. I'm super excited to read this book, and I can't wait to like come back with my thoughts on it. So I actually started a Goodreads account where I'm gonna be posting all of the like witchy book reviews that I'm gonna be reading through the year. I have a separate Goodreads account for like all the random books that I read, but this Goodreads account will be specifically for witchy books and things like that. So if you're interested, I'll actually pop the link below. I have two reviews up already from some books that I read last year. I want to go back and kind of get the books I read last year put onto that Goodreads as well. But as I read through these books, if you're interested, I'll be posting my reviews, and any of the really good ones I'll probably come back and actually do on video as well. The next book that I got is a chunky baby. I am so excited about this one. And that is, ooh, I'm so excited. Daily Magic, Spells and Rituals for Making the Whole Year Magical by Judica Isles. Some of you may know her as the author of the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells or 5,000 Spirits. She is well known in the witchcraft community for her big chunky baby books. Again, chunky baby. So excited. It is what it says on the tin. It is Daily Magic. There are entries for every day of the year with information on spells you can do, on what saints are important on that day, or what deities are good to work with. I love the idea of having a book that helps you to structure your practice all year round, because I'm the kind of person that I don't do witchcraft every single day. I don't find myself really immersing myself into the world of witchcraft every day, which is something that I want to get better about. And I feel like books like this that have little things, little actionable things for you to do every single day, or at least information that you can look into further for the day, I think it's really, really good. And it's really important, especially to help keep you connected to your practice if you're someone like me who doesn't do a lot every day. And I think that this book is going to help me get better about it. The only bad part is I forgot I had it for like the first couple of days of January, and I did not start reading it. So I need to go ahead and start reading it, because today is January 4th. This is hopefully, fingers crossed, gonna go up tomorrow. And I need to go ahead and like get going on this so that I don't get too behind and then have to like catch up, because again, chunky baby. And so the last witchcraft book that I picked up that I'm super excited about is How Witchcraft Saved My Life, Practical Advice for Transformative Magic by Vincent Higginbotham. I love the idea of having a book that spoke about someone's maybe personal path and how witchcraft really did help them. You have a lot of those books with other religions. Christianity, you have all these books about how the religion helped you in whatever time of need, and now you're a devoted practitioner and this and that and the other. And I was really excited about the idea of coming across a similar book but for witchcraft, because we don't really have a ton of those kind of books. And I get why. I get that like a lot of people don't want to like proselytize when it comes to witchcraft. Like we leave that to everybody else and like other religions. But I just really wanted to hear that story. I wanted to know how that helped. I'm flipping through it now and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so ready to read this. The last two books that I'm gonna show you guys today are more deity focused. Now, full disclosure, I still work with Judeo-Christian figures. I work with Jesus, Mary Magdalene, the Mother Mary, angels, things like that. That's just what I do in my practice. So if that's not what you're interested in, feel free to cut the video off now. It won't hurt my feelings any. So the first book that I picked up is The Occult Christ by Ted Andrews. Ted Andrews is well known in the community for writing books like Animal Speak, which is on my TBR pile of things that I need to read. But this is about the hidden and mystical secrets of Christianity. It says, few people realize that great mystical secrets lie hidden within the teachings of Christianity, secrets to the laws of the universe and their application to our lives. The Occult Christ reveals Christianity's origin in the tradition of the ancient mystery schools from around the world. Learn the spiritual and natural laws for greater fulfillment and prosperity. Discover the occult meaning of the cross and star. Discover the 7 masculine and the 7 feminine mysteries of spiritual initiation. Discover the hidden significance of people and events in the life of historical Jesus. Work and commune with angelic hierarchies, and gain insight into the psychic phenomenon of scriptures along with their Kabbalistic teachings. Is that how you say it? I hope that's how you say it. And I know that there's some controversy with the Kabbalah as far as like people picking it up who shouldn't be, because it is a closed Jewish mysticism practice, but I just want to read about it. I'm not trying to practice it, y'all. And finally, we come to the last book. Sorry that this is going to be such a long video. So the last book in this book haul is one that I have been looking forward to for a really long time, and that book is Mary Magdalene Revealed, the First Apostle, Her Feminist Gospel, and the Christianity We Haven't Tried Yet by Megan Watterson. Y'all, when I tell you that I was so excited for this book, that's like an understatement. I think that as a figure, whether you are into Christianity or not, I think Mary Magdalene is a really interesting figure in history, in religion. I think that she has been portrayed as something that she's not. And she has been given a story that maybe isn't her own. It says, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene reveals a very different love story from the one we've come to refer to as Christianity. Harvard-trained theologian Megan Watterson leads us verse by verse through Mary's Gospel to illuminate the powerful teachings it contains. Okay, super excited. Again, I think that this is going to work perfectly with my particular magical practice. It's okay if it doesn't resonate with yours. I'm so excited. All the books, I'm just like, oh, I'm ready to read, let's do it. Woo, read. Last year I read like 62 or 63 books, and so I'm kind of hoping to kind of like beat my record this year because I have so many books I want to read. Most of them this year being witchcraft related. And I already have some other books coming. So I'll have another haul. Oh, I'll have another haul coming up really soon if you are interested in this one. Yeah. I'm so bad, guys. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. There's gonna be a lot of books on this channel. Just go ahead and like, if you decide like, yeah, I really enjoy her energy, I'd like to subscribe and see what else she's gonna have, like what else she's gonna talk about. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, there's gonna be a lot of books. It's gonna be a lot of books. So if you are a bookworm, witchcraft practitioner, if you are a witch who loves to read, then you have found your channel because there's going to be a lot of books here. I'm very, very excited about it. And so that's my first video. That's my first video. It is books, yay. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you give it a thumbs up? If you really enjoyed the video and you would like to see more, if you could hit that subscribe button, that would be fantastic. And if you have any ideas of things you'd like to see going forward, send them my way, put them in the comments, because this channel is just as much about you guys as it is about me, and I want to do whatever I can to help the witchcraft community and, you know, give you guys what you want. I will see you guys next week. Blessed be, y'all.